Good evening, everyone. How's it going, my friends? Can everyone hear me? Yes, all right. Good evening, Hygia, Reynolds. Welcome once again for tonight's webinar. So, where are the rest of the gang? There's a lot of late people, huh? There's only four of you. What happened? I hope they're just late so we can have a more lively discussion tonight, huh? Okay, so we better get starting. So for tonight's webinar, we're gonna discuss about top-down analysis. Okay, so what do you understand when we say top-down analysis? Why they call it top-down? Any idea? Higher time frame to lower time frame. Very good idea. That's correct. Top-down from top down the lower time frames. Either you start with the monthly, with the weekly. All right, so you go one time frame lower to get the bigger picture of the bias. That's the idea here. Top-down analysis. So for the main content, what is top-down analysis? The importance of top-down analysis. Okay, then you mark by marking the support and resistance levels, because you need this support and resistance levels, because you have to know at the point in time when you open the chart, where are you at this price action? Are you on the top? Are you in the bottom? So you will have the idea where to trade, going up or going down. And we will go with the strategy, how to get the strategy right, and some conclusion in the end. So let's get started now. Okay, there's a giveaway again for our 50% deposit bonus. Okay, if you deposit 100, you will get 150, 500, you will get 750, and 1,000, you will get a whopping $500 extra. So avail of this giveaway, my friends, okay? Because, who will give you $500 extra? Even your even your boyfriend or girlfriend will not give this $500 to you unless they are super rich. So take note of this, my friends, okay? Or spread the word, share it with your other friends who are interested in trading so they can avail this giveaway from Albuter, all right? Okay, moving on. So, what is top-down analysis? Okay, top-down analysis is an approach to analyzing the market that begins by looking at the big picture. All right. So, for example, you want to see the grand view of the city, where you will go? You will go in the highest building, in the rooftop, to see the overall size and the magnificence of that view, right? Or you go by helicopter, by plane. So you will get all this view very well. So before narrowing down to specific trades, so the first step in top-down analysis is to identify the major trends in the market. So welcome for the latecomers tonight, Armin, Jose Crispin, who else? And Joseph J. Welcome, my friends, to our webinar. So this can be done by analyzing long-term charts, okay, such as weekly or daily charts, and identifying key support and resistance levels. Once the major trend have been identified, okay, now you know it's more on bullish and more on bearish, traders can then move down to shorter term charts. All right. Such as the 4 or 1 hour charts to look for potential entry and exit points, which is right because if you're on the top, then there's no price action there. So why you will go there? You need some structure, okay? You need some fresh levels below or fresh levels up, going up, because that's where price wants to go. And then by analyzing the market in this way, traders can get a better sense of the overall direction of the market and make more informed trading decisions. So that's top-down analysis for you, my friends, in a nutshell. Huh? Top-down from higher time frame to the lower time frame. All right. So the usage of the different time frame guide. Okay, for trend direction, you will have these 3 higher time frames. Okay, not more on the monthly. Monthly is too much. Okay, weekly, daily, and H4. Okay, these 3 is very important. Okay, at least 2 of these time frames should align. Okay, if uh, if 3 of them are aligned, all are bullish or all are bearish, then this is best to trade because now there's no way to sell if it's going up and there's no way to sell to buy if it's going down. So at least weekly and daily is aligned or uh, either of the two. Daily and H4 is aligned, okay? And for our potential entry and exit, we will go down to these lower time frames, H1 or M30. Okay, M15. If you're following the weekly, okay, M30 for me, M30 is the best entry point. Okay, if you go lower than this, there will be some noise. Maybe you will get confused. So M30 for me is the best entry point. At least that's the last point, the last time frame I will look for entries. All right. So moving on, the importance of top-down analysis. Okay, number one, we can see through short-term noise. Okay, let's see. Top-down analysis can help traders to avoid getting caught in short-term fluctuations. You know, price goes up and down every time. So by focusing on the bigger picture, okay, now you know the trend is going up, then you will only think of buying. Why you will think of selling? It means you are trading on the pullbacks. Okay, traders can avoid making impulsive decisions based on short-term price movements, which is true because all of these pullbacks are just short-term. If the longer trend is bullish, okay, why you will waste time looking for sell trades? Number two, identification of strong, credible support and resistance. Okay, higher time frames allow traders to identify key support and resistance levels. By using these levels, traders now have concrete stop loss and take profit levels, which limit their risk exposure. Which is right because when you are already on the resistance level and price is having a hard time breaking that, then the best thing to do is sell only or vice versa. So that's the number two. Number three, spotting potential trade opportunities. So traders sometimes make the mistake of focusing excessively on the lower time frames. Yes, because higher time frames takes too long. 1 hour, 4 hour candle is too much for you to see and to wait. So missing out on the opportunity on the higher time frame. So through proper use of top-down analysis approach, traders can have the flexibility to capitalize on both long and short-term trades. Okay, my friends, I hope you get this idea here, the importance of the top-down analysis in trading. Okay, so marking the support and resistance levels. So the basic concept in top-down analysis is to mark the support and resistance levels in the chart This will allow traders to have a guide and follow the bias based on the higher time frame. Yeah, just like this. For example, you find this elbow here, that A level, that's already a resistance. And then price went down and bounces there twice. So that's the support. So you mark that already. Now you have now the like the guide here when to buy and when to sell. So when price is here, price should go to the resistance level, which it did. Okay, went for the pullback and then went to that resistance level there, and then it bounces back again where it should go. It cannot go up now and now, it has to go down, so it will go to the nearest support, which is this one already. And then in some time it will break this resistance, okay, now forming the support. And from there you can have now this uh, trading range here from the support and then to that resistance and then to and so on and so forth. That's basically it, the top-down analysis, huh? It's very easy to follow, huh? Okay, moving on. Now, the strategy. This is the strategy we should follow, my friends, okay? Screenshot this, okay? And you can follow this strategy at any given time of the day, okay? Number one, we must identify the bias on the higher time frames, okay? We started the weekly, daily, and H4. Okay, we will do this step by step as we go on the chart later on, okay? Number two, once you have this marked out, okay, the bias, two time frames at the minimum, as I've said, will determine the overall bias, but better if all time frames align. Okay, it could happen. Three time frames all aligning together. You open the chart and you saw all these three higher time frames aligning together. Then that's the best time to trade. Huh? So once you have that, you have the two time frames at least and the minimum. In the lower time frames, now we will go now to the like H1, okay, and M30. In the lower time frames, wait for a change in character, coach, for entries, so it will align with the higher time frame bias. That's it. If you found all the higher time frames going up, then you will wait for this lower time frame to align as well. That's it, because it's just like an elevator. If you will go to one elevator in one high skyrise building, and then it will only stop there on the 20th floor, okay? Now you want to go to the 60th floor, what you will do? You will go for find another elevator going to the 60th floor to go to reach there, which is the idea here. Why you will go to one elevator going down? Now you are back to square one. That's it. That's the only point here. Okay, and then at the point of interest, POI. Okay, you know what's a POI. Once a change of character has now happened, there will always be a pullback, right? There will always be a pullback to that point of interest. So what are these point of interest? FVGs, order blocks, remember all those things? If you will watch all our past webinars, there is always a pullback to somewhere. That's it, because that's the idea, because it needs to break this, it has to make a change of character to give you the idea that now the trend has changed. It will go up, either up or down. Then it will go to the POI, and then from there you will enter. Okay, so at the point where you enter the trade with the engulfing candle, okay, and target the opposing support or resistance to capitalize. That's it, my friend. This is the basic strategy for the top-down analysis, okay? So let's move on now. Okay, so the conclusion. So by starting with the bigger picture and working down to the specific currency pair and time frame, traders can potentially gain a better understanding of the market and identify trade opportunities. So it is encouraged to keep an eye on the news and events that can impact the market. As you know, there's always high impact news. You will always go to Forex Factory for that, and you will know if there's a high impact news on that day or on that time. Then, as always, use proper risk management techniques to protect your capital. So, with consistent practice and application of top-down analysis, traders could develop trading strategies that work in their favor. Okay. So, okay, about Algoter. Okay, we will go on with this one later. Now we have to go to the chart to get all this in our heads. Okay, so gold, our favorite. Okay, so looking at this chart now, what do you see? Is it bearish or bullish? Bullish, very good. Why? Because you know it's all going up. This is once the lower, higher low, and these are also the higher low, and it never broke past there. Okay, you can always see there's the V level there on the weekly. Okay, we are on the weekly. So that's your V level. Go to the line chart and you will see it there. It never broke that. Okay, so we are still bullish because this will be your trading range. Okay, on the weekly, this will be your trading range. Okay, now what to do now? Let's check the steps. Okay, identify the bias on the higher time frames, weekly, daily, and H4. Okay, let's do that. Daily is done. Sorry, weekly is done. Go to daily. Now you see more structure, right? More structure. So this is the weekly levels there. And from here, you can mark your support and resistance. Okay, this is the what? Support. It was once a resistance, okay? So it broke there, now it went to support, and then went back, it bounces back again. So this is now really a support, huh? Okay, now let's see what else. This is a resistance. Okay, it's a resistance. You see, price cannot go back there, and then at some point it broke the, now it becomes the support. Okay, so this will be your key levels. Okay, on the daily. Okay, now go to the H4. So, for example, okay, now we clearly say this is bullish. Okay, we will write here weekly bullish, daily okay. Who can answer if this is bullish or bearish? Bullish. Sideways. Now, where is that V level? Always mark the V level. This is a V level, my friend. Okay? Okay. But for the real V level, it's this. This is the elbow. Okay, if you go to the line chart, this is the elbow. You see? That's the key level there. Okay? That's the key level. This could be a minor V level, but let's see if price will respect this. Okay? Okay, let's do that. Okay, that's it. So you will have some bird's eye view every time, huh? Okay. Now, so daily is still bullish. Okay. H4. Ah, who can uh, who can tell if it's bullish or bearish? Bullish. Very good. Because here, see, there's a kochi there. It was going bearish, but it broke this kochi. It make the kochi here, change of character. Okay, that's the change of character there. See, once you get the hang of this, it is not easy for you to spot. Now it's bullish. And this leg here is still the pullback. Okay? It's still the pullback. Because it didn't went past this lower low here. This is still the lower low in the bearish scenario. Okay, this is still the low. Yes, it made the higher high, but still this is the low. This is your trading range. Okay, this is your trading range. This. Okay, my friends. Now, price could just go, maybe H4 will go bearish or bullish at this point in time. Okay, but still this is a bullish scenario. Okay, so you will mark this as bullish. Very good. Now we have all these higher time frame aligned to be bullish. All right. Now for your lower time frame, what's left? H1 and M30. Okay. Let's see in H1 now. Ah, is it bearish or bullish? Is it bearish? Bearish, very good. It's bearish, clearly bearish. You see, it's broke all this, Kochi, and then now breakup structure, breakup structure. If you go to line chart, you see it's all going, breaking all this BOS and another boss here. So it's going down. That's it. So we go back to weekly. There's that our cheat code here. So H1, bearish. Very good. Okay. Now, M30, bearish or bullish? Bearish. Very good idea. Very good. See? Boss, boss, boss. Now this lower low, I made another lower low here. So it's completely bearish, huh? Go to line chart. See? There's always a lower V level here. So this V level is lower than this. So this is a lower low. So it's bearish, huh? Okay. Very good. Go to your cheat code. Bearish. Now, all our higher time frame is bullish, but our lower time frame is bearish. So what we will do, my friends, tell me, what we will do now? What we will do now, my friends? Based on our strategy steps there. Did you get that strategy steps I told you to take a screenshot? What we will do now, anyone, you have to get your mind working, my friends. Wait for Kochi in the lower time frame. That's it. Very good idea. You will be a killer trader anytime soon. In the lower time frame, wait for a change in character for entry so it will align with the higher time frame bias. That's it, my friend. Why you will buy when the lower time frame is still selling? All the higher time frame is buying, but the lower time frame is in the pullback stage at this point in time. So we will wait for the Kochi. Okay, let's play now what will happen in the price action. Making more lower lows. We will not buy. We will wait for the change of character. Okay. Going sideways. Okay. As you can see here, okay, there's a trend line here. Okay, it's still going down. Huh? Let's see. Okay. There, more lower lows. Okay, so we will not buy at this point. This is the secret sauce, my friend. Okay. Now, more lows. You see, if you will buy because you think it's now no, because this was the higher this was the trading range at that time. Okay. Okay, this lower low here. Okay, that time. This was the high of that time. It needs to break this higher high, but it did not. It went more lower. So this is not the way to trade. Okay. So, oh, sorry, let's delete that. We will not get confused. Let's see. We need that change of character. Now it went to the key level support. You see, when we mark our support and resistance in the daily, price wants to go there. Okay? So it now went there. Let's see what will happen now. Okay, this is now the higher low that it should break. Okay. Body candle close. Now we have a Kochi. This is now the change of character. That's it. Now M30 is bullish. Okay? M30 is now bullish. M30 is now bullish. Let's see H1. There. H1 is also having the change of character. Okay? So all now are bullish, my friends. Go to that cheat code. Change it to bullish. Bullish. Okay, go back to that M30 for our entry. Now, what do we need? What will happen now?
Phrase appears to be incomplete.
What will happen now with the change after the change of character? What do you want to see after the change of character? What do you want to see price action to do? POI, very good idea again. So where is our POI? Hey, mark this. You find that FVG. Where is the FVG? FVG? No FVG? Yeah, this could be an FVG, but you see, if you mark the FVG, okay, it's already mitigated. Okay, price already went there. So this is not the good FVG. Okay, it's not going to work. This is the FVG, my friend. This. There. You see that week and this week didn't? There's a gap here. This is your FVG. Okay? Let's put the text here so you will have some visualization. That's your POI. Okay? What else? But what about some order block? Yes, it could be. This is the order block for this move before this kochi. Not this, because there's a pullback. So this is the last leg before making that change of character. So this is also an order block. Price could go there. Okay? Price could go there, my friends. Let's just put something here. Order block. So price could pull back to these two here. Okay? Let's see what it will respect. Let's play this. This is your POIs. There. It tapped your FBG. That's it. Okay, it tapped your FBG, your POI, and it gave this bullish engulfing candle, right? Dapat able trade with the engulfing candle and target the opposing support or resistance to capitalize. That's it. Get your buy positions there. Stop loss below this FBG or 50 pips, whatever is best. And target this resistance here or this high here. This high is here. You see, fresh. Malaysian SNR, fresh. Price will go there. But this is nothing. We are dealing with the weekly, my friends. Huh? Okay, price. We will target this high here. We will target this high here or maybe even this high. We will go killer mode. Okay? We will go killer mode, my friends. Who knows? Anything can go as long as you are winning. Now, all the steps are done. All we need is to play this trade idea now. Okay, let's go. Price going. You see, it respected even your stop loss. It doesn't want to go there now. Now we have to wait for this trade to finish and see the results. Let's speed it up a bit. You see, my friend, when all the time frames are aligned, have some deep pockets now, huh? Deep pockets for this profit. Once you are winning, you can move your stop loss here, anywhere here, to be safe. Let's go to H1 to see the bigger picture. Okay. How many days now? 21, 22, 23. Now you are going weeks now. Huh? Now you're in the month of June. But this is the trade. This is the killer traders. There's more. All the time frames are aligned. Will it hit this high here? Let's see. Can you wait this long, my friend? Weeks of trading like this? You see? Because what do you need to worry? Now all the time frames are aligned. It should now respect this. Okay, for at this point in time, it hit this high here, huh? It hit this high here. Okay. Now we are on July 2018. Now is 24th. I don't know if it will reach this high there. That's it. Now we're on the July 24th. Now all the time frames are aligned. You know, maybe tomorrow, next week, it will reach this high here. Okay, that's the idea. Okay, I just went killer mode here on this high, but this is also the high you can target like that. So it hit your take profit easily like that because all the time frames are even this one. Okay, it hit this high here. Could be, huh? Yes, you see, that's the idea. Okay, so in the coming days, it should reach this high here because all the time frames are bullish. That's the top-down analysis, my friends. Okay, did it ever hit your stop loss? Never. It never went back there. Okay, it never even went back to this change of character here. This Kochi was respected. Okay, you see? So that's how to trade, my friend, using the top-down analysis, okay? You can follow the weekly, going to the daily, mark that, make a cheat code, weekly bullish, daily bullish, H4 bullish. But if your lower time frames are bearish, then all you have to wait is to have the change of character in the lower time frame. Maximum on the M30, huh? Just like we did here. After that, if you go to your POI, find that FVG and enter from there. Stop loss beneath that FVG and just watch the trade play out, hitting your targets here. Okay, my friends, that's it. I hope you learned something new again tonight. And this will help you capitalize in your trading. Huh? So any more questions, if you like, ask me now. If you didn't understand anything. Okay, if I will start setting it up, lower time frame, setting it up now, lower time frame is bearish, okay? Should I wait still for it to be bullish? Yes, my friend. You see, maybe you are here now. Now we are in a pullback. Just wait for a change of character here. All the higher time frames are bullish. Anytime now, maybe tonight, it will break this higher low. That's it. At this price, 3394, it could go because we are in a 1 hour. In the 30-minute, yes, it's still the same. This is where you should buy here. And then there will be an FVG here. Okay, price will go there. It will pull back to that FVG or order block, and you enter from there. You enter from there somewhere. It could happen anywhere there. And target this high here again, or that high, the one, the last one here. This, target this. And that's your trade entry, my friend. That's your trade idea. That's it. That's it. Now, New York will be in 1 hour or so, okay? 1 hour, 10 minutes. New York will start. This will pull back here and maybe make a change of character. If that is the case, then we are bullish again, okay? Then we will buy from there in that FVG somewhere, or the pullback, or in that order block somewhere there. It will happen there, and you can capitalize on the way up, okay? So, my friends, what do you think? Because, it's all probability, okay? We will only trade what we see. Now it is in very good. But now, since our cheat code is bullish, 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 this is just a pullback, okay? You see, it happened here already many times. Let's delete this. Okay. We entered somewhere here in the change of character. We entered here. You see? We went there. Say, even if you will use your Fibonacci, from this entry, we entered here. Where is it going? It's going to that golden zone. And it went fly again. Okay, for this one, that's your lowest there. And this is your highest here. Now we are in the golden zone. Anytime now, because you see, we are in the 30-minute. How many hours has been here? This price action. You see, this is 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, just going sideways here. Because the buyers are now pushing this, protecting this golden zone, and it could push the price up now. Okay, that's the probability. Okay, that's how you trade. You apply all these things in your trading, in your chart. That Fibonacci, okay, that trend line. Okay, this is a trend line that time. Okay, and it broke. Now we are in a pullback. Now, where is your trend line going down? This, mark this. In the high to this. It will be your trend line like that. Price could go now here and break this. Now it is more giving you more confidence that price will now go up. Okay? So what else? You see, market structure is everything. Huh? Change of character, breakup structure, that's what you need, my friend. You need to align this all together to get the overall bias, the higher time frame bias. All right? So apply all this in your trading, my friend. Practice. Boss, where is my chalk? Where is my boss? So we need a price action to go here and break this trend line, and from there we can capitalize again going up. Okay, so thank you, my friends. Even though there's many absent today, and I hope I don't know, we are all busy in our life. Okay, and thank you for attending this webinar for tonight, discussing the top-down analysis, where you can all uh, capitalize in your trading journey. Okay, my friends. So until we meet again next week, have a nice weekend. Okay, and keep smashing the profits again and again. Okay, my friends. Until we meet again, good night and bye-bye.